afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for 3 p.m. Eastern, February 8th, 2019. You think about our journey, our adventure, and where we're at, what we're doing, how our heart-mind is working, how our viewpoint is working, what we see in moving into the civilization of the universe. And we look at the change that's occurring on the planet. Everything is in a high acceleration. So you get some people who are experiencing things that they don't normally experience, and unfortunately, they may go to the allopathic end and then they don't know, but they say all this stuff, and then they want them to be on all these chemicals. So remember how important it is to be the masters, okay? And to be aware, cognizant to the fact that the mind and the ego plays a very intricate role in keeping you in the fog, so to speak. You don't, it's always on a teeter-totter type thing where, am I in it? Am I back in it, or I'm out of it? And it's tedious at times because we have our thought processes where we get pulled back in. It's kind of, we slip and fall back in it. Because of how we're thinking, have you ever noticed that your mind just shoots in all kinds of thoughts, just randomly? They just, all of a sudden you start, you start hearing things in your mind going back in time, or reviewing subjects that are long past gone, that have no real meaning in the present moment at all. So when you are in this and this is happening, you counteract. And when you counteract, you bring in emotion from your heart mind by saying, I'm happy. You do not control me. You tell your mind that. You do not control me. I control you. And the same with the ego. Ego, it's time to go to sleep. And these are crucial things. Some people feel uncomfortable with those actions because they think it's silly, or it's crazy, and it has no effect. But it does. It has a profound effect. Out loud, you just say to yourself that, mind, I'm the master here. I have no need for these thoughts. And you immediately bring in your thoughts of, I'm happy, I'm the master. You bring in, it's a constant where you're bringing in thoughts of upliftment, of positivity, of higher vibrational frequencies. So when you work from your heart mind, this is a very powerful effect that comes over you entirely. So your higher self, in communication and rhythm with your physical self and through your heart mind, you're able to monitor these things. See? You're able to understand and very quickly nip them when they start flooding in. Because if you ever notice it, most of them don't serve you any good vibration at all. They're pulling, they're distracting. They cause you to go off into arenas really have no impact in the moment. They're gone. But it diverts you, see. It diverts you. We have been so conditioned to stay in this matrix that it's almost like we're addicted to it. I know that might sound crazy, but it's true, that we become addicted to it. So the mind is conditioned in the ego, where it says, no, you got to, these thoughts and this, you stay here. This is where you want to be. I mean, and it's, you can feel it happening through your heart mind. You always can feel it through the heart mind. You know that these things are coming in because, you start thinking them, and then you kind of meander with them and interact with them. And it's energy that it doesn't need to be expended. Anything that has happened that you created in past is gone. It has no bearing on your current time, your current moment. Zero bearing, period. And so why do we gravitate to it? We spend so much time with it. So we counteract these thoughts. So we counter them and we act upon them. And that's what we bring up through the heart mind, and we replace or we disperse them with our feelings of love and peace and joy and prosperity. And I mean it deeply when you state these to yourself. Not just off the cuff, but deeply from the heart mind. And watch what happens. These incessant, sometimes they're incessant thought patterns that come in. And have you ever noticed they're always wandering off into the future? What if? They're always wandering off in the past. And you're in the now. We're always in the now. We're always in the moment. But that's one of the most difficult things for us to sustain, is to be in the moment, because we have all of this swirling around us that comes in at random times. And these are spent events that have taken place in our past. There is nothing in the future. There is only the now. So we counteract these, and we all get them. They all come in. We have thoughts of anger. We have thoughts of revenge. We have thoughts of confusion. We have thoughts of fear. I mean, it goes on and on and on. And you know how it affects you, because it's like a catalyst. It's like ping, and then the fire starts. See? That's where worry comes in. Worry is transmitted. The spark of worry comes from the mind. Okay? The spark of worry comes from the mind. So when that mind starts churning and sending out, there's the ego supporting it. And of course, the ego, remember, has there's no completion with the ego. There's no ending. It has an insatiable appetite, all continually. Never is satisfied, ever. Just more and more and more and more and more. So if it's worry, it's got to be more and more and more and more and more. And if it's stress and anxiety, more and more and more and more and more. Okay? And that's what happens. And we've experienced it across the board. And this is all about you're counteracting these energies, right? They're low frequency. That's what they are. Whenever you go into those modes and those energies, you drop. Your frequency drops. You become heavier. And then watch what happens to you. You begin to move more into fear and anxiety and stress and worry. It's always the way. And it's there, and it's always waiting. It's always it waits to see where you have a weak point, or you get, you start feeling low or down, and it comes in. So you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted, which I'm sure most of you are already there. While I'm talking, you're going to want to relax. Relax your body. Just let go of anything you're hanging on to or gripping in your mind. Let it go. You know, I've used the analogy, it's like before you go to bed, you empty all your pockets onto your dresser. You're dumping all of that out. You have no weight. It's eliminated. Just relax the body from head to toe and just go into a float. You just lean back and you're just floating. Create a space for yourself where you know you will be completely relaxed. And as you're relaxing, you're going to want to breathe. You want to breathe through the nose and out the mouth. As you breathe through the nose, you want to hold at 1001, 1002, 1003. Exhale. You want to do this about 6 times while I'm talking, or more. And as you're breathing, and you breathe in through the nose, you breathe in the divine positive energy. This is always a high energy that comes in, and it interacts with your higher self, your etheric self, and your physical self. And it comes in through the heart mind, and it communicates to you, it clarifies things, it increases vibrational frequency. And it's a happy, a joyous energy. It's a enlightening energy that comes in. And this is communicating to you to be clear. Make sure that you counteract these thoughts that come in, that later connect you to become more and more seduced back into the three-dimensional void of manipulation. And you know immediately as this energy purifies and cleanses the fields for you so that you are very clear that when they come in, you go on autopilot. You automatically counteract. You counteract in a loving way. As you breathe in this divine positive energy, it fuses you with a loving way to counteract these thoughts of meaningless. They're not in the now. They're always from the past or the future. They confuse us, they misdirect us, they can cause us to stumble and to lose our frequency, sometimes in a massive way. This is why as the divine positive energy comes in, it communicates to you that this is always the way of the master. You master who and what you are. You know these energies. You know when they are disharmony. You know when they are harmony. This is managing your existence. As you breathe out, you're breathing out all of that, all of the slop and the goop that continually interacts with you. And it really does. Does anger serve a purpose? Does hate serve a purpose? Maybe in this three-dimensional, vile existence, maybe it serves a purpose for that energy, but it doesn't for us. When you have decided to ascend into a higher dimension, and you realize that, as I've talked about, into the civilization of the universe, so we fold in to our heart mind. Heart mind is the two bones right at the base of the neck, where they come together, and about 6 inches down, and you fold right into your heart mind. And as you're folding in, you go deep and up, deep and up, deep and up, in which you're moving forward and upward. Always. You aren't looking back. You aren't contemplating. You're moving forward, always moving forward. Always increasing your vibrational frequency. As you do this, you're immersed. You're immersed in the multitude of light energy. The golden white pink light of Prime Source Creator God. The emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael. The purple transmuting flame, the violet ray, and the white fire. It's you are this energy, and it is you. It's phenomenal that you're able to mingle with it and interact with it so that you become intimately aware of who and what you are, what these parts are. You can feel the energy, you can feel the healing, you can feel the joy, you can feel the protection, the strength, the confidence without ego. You turn and you immediately are one with your higher self. You blend, you mingle, you interact, you bring heaven to earth. And as you're doing this, you feel very empowered from head to toe. You are very empowered from head to toe. Arm in arm, hand in hand, we form our circle of light. We begin to float up effortlessly above the planet. As we're floating up, and our circle glows with the light, we call upon all of the light energy beings in all dimensions and all existences across all universes who are in deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon the Ascended Masters of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation. And there are many. Kuan Yin, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Maitreya, Gaia, Sananda, Jesus, El Morya, Abundantia. To join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of the inhabitants of inner earth and hollow earth of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of the archangels, all of the seraphim, all of the cherubim, all of the archetypes, all of the angels of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all the galactics who are assisting us at this time with the ascension and the evaporation of slavery and bondage, who are benevolent, of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, joining us in this meditation. We lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of our loved ones who have passed in this life, from body to spirit, from earth to heaven, of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, all loved ones in all lifetimes that we have inhabited, to join us in this meditation. We lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of the light energy beings purposefully housed in the following forms: the fairies, the sprites, the elves, the gnomes, the mermaids, Pegasus unicorn, the trees, the elements, earth, air, fire, water, the oceans, the life, all of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We look above us and we see our meditative sphere hovering directly above our circle. It is sparking and it's glittering and it's humming, vibrating at a high, high frequency, housing all of our meditations in perpetual motion. It is powerful. It is a deep, deep, deep eternal love. It is all-encompassing. It embraces us. We see the golden white pink light of Prime Source Creator God, the emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael, the purple transmitting flame violet ray and the white fire. It is us and we are it. We feel the rain coming over our crown, top of our heads, and we feel it warmly saturating from head to toe, inside and out, etherically and physically, our existence, our energy, our light. We become more and more empowered with this washing, this flooding, this penetration. We become more and more enlightened. We become more and more in clarity and understanding. We become more and more of a master. We counteract thoughts of negativity, thoughts of depression, thoughts of worry, thoughts of fear, thoughts of anxiety, thoughts of judgment, thoughts of greed, thoughts of manipulation, thoughts of deception. We counteract them. We bring in through our heart, mind, love, caring, happiness, joy, bliss, peace, tranquility. We are in joy in our heaven always. Feel the transformation that we are constantly going through. Feel totally empowered, not temporarily, permanently empowered. As you do this, we look at the planet, we look and we see through our heart mind the disruption, the confusion, the misdirection. How do we know? We have been there. We know. And we counteract it. We send out this loving wave to all of our brothers and sisters and all life on this planet, to all life in this solar system, to all life in this galaxy, and beyond. And this is a counteracting energy going directly to their heart minds. This wave penetrates and saturates lovingly, where they become clearer, much more aware. And they rise above, elevate above this energy of pulling, dankness, manipulation, control, misguidedness, confusion, disillusionment. And they're uplifted. They're able to counteract with love, peace, and prosperity, and joy, and happiness, and bliss. You can feel it. As I say these words, it vibrates in each and every one of our heart minds. It is a rhythm. It is a pattern of ever-increasing frequency. expedite, to accelerate in loving kindness. We are witnessing the complete transformation of this civilization. And we are here in humble servitude to assist in that transition in the deepest eternal love and harmony of heaven. I will join you in the meditation and return to close us out. Well, as you become more and more energized and immersed in the knowing that these simple enactments literally infuse you with more joy, happiness, and desire for the ascension and the transformation. For we are always breathing in communication from all that there is, from the collective consciousness of the universes. Imagine that, right through our heart mind. And we can tap into it effortlessly once we know and once we have mastered our way. This is what we're doing. Take it with you for the rest of the day, into the evening and night, into the following morning and day. The feeling of exuberation, excitement, and happiness and joy, you can feel it in your heart mind. That is your heaven. That is your higher self, your spirit, your soul, your God spark. Coming to the surface, becoming more aware. You become more aware of who and what you are. You leave behind this dank structure. You embrace your place with the civilization of the universe. We'll be back here tomorrow, Saturday, at 3 p.m. Eastern.